Welcome, Sagittarius. This is going to be Sagittarius part 2 because I was having some audio trouble on the first recording and it just didn't sound good. So we are doing it again for you, Sagittarius, because there will be no low quality videos for Sagittarius. My name is Kat. If you're new here, this is my channel, Vibrational You. I do card readings, I do guided meditations and spiritual chit chats, manifestation work. So if that seems like it's up your alley and you feel called to, go ahead and like and subscribe for me. I appreciate you always, and I would love to have you as part of the collective. Let's see. Alrighty. We have got... This is the base energy for June coming up for you, Sagittarius, and we have got, the first card is Creative Wonderment, Follow Your Passions. What a beautiful card. I love the artwork on this card. The second one coming up says Intuition, Trust Your Intuition. Would help if you could read it. There you go. It seems like June so far, the base energy looks fantastic, Sagittarius. It looks like we are going to be spurring or starting or epiphany, seek clarity coming up as the other base energy card. Yeah, it looks like there's going to be some sort of spark or something if we listen to ourselves, follow our intuition, into our creative side, into our passions. What is it we want to be creating? What are we wanting our legacy to really be? Okay, say that well. I got it. It's, what are we really wanting our lives to be about? And I feel like it's about something you're passionate about, that you actually care, you would put the care in to cultivate. Yes, like the garden that's in this picture. All of the flowers that are up and around it. Something that we really want to grow and cultivate. And it feels like that for the month of June, there may be an epiphany or some clarity coming in to really hone that in for you. Trust your intuition. I feel like, Sagittarius, we already sort of have... This feels like niching down on what the real passion is, or we may have a general idea of what it is we love the most or what it is we want to do. Whether that's a hobby or a career, or whether it's about personal relationships. But this is about really niching down into the specific thing that we want to grow and cultivate. You've got Witch coming up. It says be the light. This card usually is a indication to be the light you hope to see in others. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. Yeah. Spirit really wanting you to... Geez, they're just slipping over. And Mirror Guardian, take time to reflect. Spirit being very communicative for you, Sagittarius, right now. They're really wanting you to take a look on the inside, take time to reflect, follow your intuition. It's time to shift forms, to shape shift and unveil your gifts. Be the light, shine a light on the things that are special and most unique about you. Yeah, because it feels like whatever the area of interest, whatever the area of creative passion or whatever it is, maybe there are a lot of people who are into that or do that as a hobby or like it a lot. But there's something that, some clarity, something that's actually just your light. It's your specific, special light that you shine. And Spirit is wanting you to take time to reflect on what that is, follow your intuition, and let that special light that's just you take shape and form to shine. I'll get you some tarot on top of it here, Sag. Let's find out a little more. But I like that base energy. It feels like there's some wonderful gift ready to burst forth in June. Judgment, number 20, Amazonite. Yeah. On the Judgment card, usually there's an angel reaching down to help lift people up out of the grave. They're born again into a new life. They are being risen up to a new level. And the Ace of Cups coming out with that. Yeah. This is some new endeavor that actually just fills your cup for you, that fills your heart, that has you emotionally overflowing. And so full that you're able to pour into the cups of others with it. Follow your Ace of Cups and be risen to a new level. What else, please, my friends, for Sagittarius? Nine of Coins. So this is going to be independence, financial independence, beautiful, confident, having enough to tend to and care for yourself, and also being able to have enough to be generous with. I feel like that may be a part of your goal. A place you really see yourself being. I kind of get this feeling of a place you really see yourself being. I don't know if this card feels like to me is she looks so happy to be watering her flowers and tending to her garden. So maybe you want a garden or your own space, your own apartment, your own home, something like that, where the space, the energy, everything about it is just you. It's just independently you. And it can be whatever you want it to be. That feels really, it feels really good. It feels like I'll find a word. Sometimes the feelings, I don't have the words for them. But it just feels so comfortable and authentic. Like a space or a career or something that just feels so comfortable and authentic to you. It's like you almost can't help doing it. We've got the Hanged Man. You've got the Hanged Man and the Page of Swords coming out. So the Hanged Man is definitely taking time to look at things from a different perspective. This is coming up with that Mirror Guardian card that says take time to reflect. And on top of that Epiphany card that says seek clarity. So Spirit really being communicative with you, Sagittarius. They really want you to take a look at something from a slightly different angle and reflect on something in a slightly different way in order to shift your perspective on it. The Page of Swords comes in with that card. The Page of Swords is going to be a message of some clarity, a new thought, a new process. You have intuitional messages waiting for you to receive them, Sagittarius. That are just going to be very transformative for you, I feel. I'm going to pull one more. A High Priestess, Labradorite. Get you some. I love Labradorite. It's one of my favorites to work with. And it is for going within, seeking intuition. It's an energy amplifier for that kind of work. And the High Priestess, of course, is seeking the higher mysteries, seeking the going within to seek higher knowledge. We're going to get you some top end energy here, get a little more specific information from Spirit. We have got the Earth Fairy, physical health, grounding, and foundations coming in. Absolutely. The Earth Fairy shows up in readings as an assister, somebody to help you along your way when we are needing to ground into reality something, a manifestation or a foundation of something new. You've got number 7, the Bard. It says music, poetry, myth, history, the enchantment of storytelling. Interesting. And I kind of love that. It feels like Spirit is encouraging you to tell your story. And maybe some of the things that are on there are a part of your passions. It could be different for everybody, music, poetry. But the real feeling I'm getting off of that card is Spirit wanting you to tell your story and tell it like it is. Sing it, write a poem, write a book. Maybe there's something in your experience, in your history, that can be helpful or beneficial to others. I'll get you another one here. Truth. Yep. Absolutely. The Truth card comes in and it asks you to evaluate for yourself what is true and what are things that maybe we've told ourselves, things that are not true, but we've let them be truth for ourselves. So sometimes this card is about breaking down self-illusionment and making sure that what we're speaking is the truth. And I really do get a feeling here, like of a grounding into reality, the foundations of what you want to build by telling your story and being truthful with yourself. Getting down to the truth. I'm going to get you some tarot on top of those cards as well. That's real interesting, Sagittarius. It makes me curious. It makes me wonder what stories you have to tell. Drop a comment. Let me know if this is resonating for you. Because now I feel intrigued by your reading. I'm like, what could Sagittarius tell us? This one? Okay. The 9 of Wands. So yeah. Spirit says there is some truth you could tell. There are some battles that you've been through. There are experiences that you've gained. And instead of being beat up by them, they've made you stronger. You can see the person in this image. They may be wounded. They may have a bandage wrapped around their head. But that's not what I'm drawn to in the picture. What I'm drawn to is how strong they look. How poised and confident they still are. They've got their wand in their hand and they're ready for whatever comes to them because they've been through it. They know. They know how to handle themselves. This 9 of Wands. Spirit says you do have a story to tell. The King of Pentacles coming in with that. So the King of Pentacles is going to be the king of earthly abundance and long-term stability. The King of Pentacles has all of the resources and knows how to manage those resources. 6 of Swords coming out. Again, this is another message that's sort of coming out that says We've had our experiences, we've gained our swords here, and now it's time to take the swords that we've gained from those experiences, that knowledge, that truth, the things that we've taken, and it's time to move on to something else. The Six of Wands is a card of movement, either of like literal relocation or moving on to something that is more beneficial to us, something that we can use those swords to cultivate abundance and a better, fresher start for ourselves. And that's coming up on top of that bard card. Awkward. So it could be literally the story of travels, the story of your travels, or the story of how you moved on from something. Queen of Pentacles coming up. Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. I love having that come out in the spread together for you, Sagittarius, because it says the Queen of Pentacles is the queen of earthly abundance and cultivation. She has the skills she needs to cultivate all of the resources that she needs. And the King of Pentacles is the long-term stability or management of those resources. So this says that those two elements are really balanced for you. That you can cultivate your abundance and manage it well for long-term stability. Ten of Wands. Nine of Wands and Ten of Wands coming up. So we have consecutive cards here showing that you're moving in the right directions in your journey, and that everything you've been through, the labors that you've been through, you're on the home stretch. You're carrying home the fruits of your harvest now to have a celebration. This is coming out on top of that Truth card. Let's get one more on top of it and see if I can get a little more clarity on what the feeling is here. It feels like it tickles at the edge of my knowing. King of Swords. King of Swords coming up on top of the Truth card. Spirit is really wanting you to be in your authority and speak your truth about your journey. We've got the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Wands. There's a progression. So it's the journey as well as the Six of Swords. All right. One more, please. That feels pretty clear to me. In my heart space, Sagittarius, that the things that you've been through, the journey that you've cultivated for yourself has made you a person of authority, a person of wisdom in a situation here. And it feels like it's something pertaining to your journey, your life history, or the things that you've been through. And that getting to the heart of that, maybe sharing that story or looking into going within and using your intuition about what it is we're going to draw from that story, the epiphany that we're looking for here, has got your Ace of Cups and your Nine of Coins. This energy feels so authentic and comfortable. Like I said, to me, as a Virgo chick, it feels like moving into a fresh, clean apartment or condo and being able to completely redecorate it and make it my own. That's my weird interpretation or take on what that feeling is, but it could be anything that has that feeling to you, like a blank canvas that's yours and ready to create for yourself. I'm going to get you one more card here. This is going to be from the Lightworkers Oracle. So we'll see if we can get you a closing message from Spirit here. For Sagittarius, please, what is the closing message, my friends? What can we let them know? We have got number 29, the Pink Rose of Lady Nada. Again, there's more garden imagery. Maybe you're a gardener, Sagittarius. I don't know. But there's an energy surrounding like cultivating or growing something like that. Let me read it for you. Number 29. If we can find it. We can find it. It's in numerical order after all. Okay. You are in the midst of a heart healing, a healing of the fears and anxieties that have held you back from enjoying your full magnificence. Lady Nada is here with all her gentle power, washing you in a soft pink light. All anger, fear, sadness, bitterness, disappointment, and hurt are soothed and loved into peace. She brings you a sign of your future blossoming into deeper love. I'm going to read you the invocation for this card if you want to be able to use it for yourself at this time. It says, I gratefully receive the rose light, the blessing of Lady Nada in unconditional love. My heart softens and opens. The pink light of her rose blessing fills me with a sweet perfume. I let go. I feel safe and held. I know that I am loved always. I'm grateful now and always for love's protection, intervention, guiding hand, and tender grace in my life, in all ways. May I know myself to be worthy of love and love myself truly so I can truly be free and give love to others into the world. May all beings truly know love through my own free will, so be it. Beautiful. Thank you so much for that message, Spirit. We appreciate you always. Thank you so much, Sagittarius, for being here. I appreciate you always. Have an excellent June. Have an excellent time with the energy, and we'll see you later. Bye.